And we were just talking about the fact that, you know, training and understanding how to do your job is still critical. You can gain knowledge, you can watch a YouTube video, you can understand something, but if you can't apply it, if you're not can't apply it to your job, it's just knowledge. It's not, you don't learn. You're not actually fluent. And I don't know that companies are actually looking at the training and change management aspect as strongly with AI as they should.
I would argue that they've never looked at it strongly enough.
Fair enough.
True. Transformation, does that include change
I mean,
management?
it is
Wait, come on.
it is the first line item cut in an SOW.
Isn't it?
It is.
But to your point, I do think today it's more impactful or more detrimental than it ever has been, but it has always been an overlooked item. So I can't tell you how many arguments I've had with people of, yeah, we're not touching that line item. And they're like, but what is it? I can't see it. I can't feel it. I'm like, well, but you will if we don't do it.
Right.
On us for not being able to articulate that, because it is such a critical element that will make a huge investment fall flat if not done properly. Yeah.
But to your point, they can't see it, they can't touch it.
Yes, that's exactly right. But I do think that as jobs change, as roles change too, that it is incumbent on every department to really have that system level thinking, because it is like AI is going to come in and it will touch all departments, but we need to be able to think in at least have somebody on staff who can have that systems driven thinking to think about, okay, how do we harness the power and how do we make that work at scale? Because I think that's the other thing too, is just pilots are great. You can see quick wins, but now how do we make it work to really power more than a few people playing with,
Yeah.
an LLM?
You're right. Yeah, but eventually it will come back to the CIO, as a lot of these initiatives do, right? So if you could go back a few years, we had the chief digital officer role, right? Now you have CDIOs, right? It's rolled back into the CIO. Then we had the chief AI officer that is happening a couple years ago. That's kind of fallen back into the CIO. At the end of the day, we create these roles at the ELT for the whatever the new thing is that's out there, and a lot of it is technology. It seems the trend is always, it does come back to, for one of two reasons. One, they don't want to spend the extra money on an extra C-level person, or two, they just go, you know what, it actually makes more sense centralized because, again, it's more of a holistic view.